Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Market Review. My name's Oscar and this is the show where we evaluate the top risers and fallers in the market for today, 1st, 2021. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm just going to jump over here. Let's get our Mario Kart sound going. We're going to come over to the card ladder dashboard and check out the sales volume on the day. And as you can see here, wow, big update today. That's almost 350% if we come and look at it on the 1 month. You guys can see that is the largest sales volume day we've had since the start of March. So absolutely a huge uptick there, and we love it. And then we're going to come across to Crypto Slam here, and we will also just check out NBA Top Shot and Sorare. So while that loads, here we go. Down 43% on the day for NBA Top Shot, but still a very healthy market if you look at the buyers here. Heavily outweighing everything else, 9,000 unique buyers. So that is interesting. And then Sorare down 15.5% there on the day. We'll jump in and look at Top Shot here, kind of build a picture of what's happened over the last week or into the last month as well. Here you go, we'll look at the 30-day trends. So yeah, we really hoped that this was going to be a long-term recovery here, but then just kind of dipping off after we reached that peak a day or two ago. And then on the 30-day trend, you can see that sellers are kind of outweighing buyers. So just something to pay attention to if you're invested in Top Shot or not. Okay, so we'll come back over here to the card dashboard and we'll scroll down to the top climbers as always. Now, if you guys are joining back again, my internet connection did drop out, so I apologize if you've already seen this, but we'll go back over it and I should be nice and quick. So right here, Mo Bamba, huge uptick on the day, $41 up to $81. Remember, this is on a BGS 9, so this is a graded card, so not subjective at all in this price jump. Of course, there is low pop, so that probably has more to do with it. Now, if we look at the view all sales, you can see that both of these are actually all of these in this list here. I don't know, that's kind of raising some red flags there. It says that all of them are auction. So this is the new market price for Mo. He's had 3 big back-to-back games. I think it was like 11 points, 11 points, and 12 points, something like that, which is well over what his season average is at around 5 points per game there. So one of my dens across to his Prism rookie, if we take a look at that. Sorry, his Prism base. So you can see a little bit of an uptrend here in his Prism base from a floor of $16.50 just a week or two ago. Alright, so what else is moving here on the dashboard? Let's see. We have some Patrick Mahomes still jumping up here, even into the football offseason. Now, we've also seen this with some of his higher ranking cards. Let me jump across to him. And we can sort by market cap here, and I'll build a picture of exactly what I'm talking about. So here you go, the 2017 Prism Silver. Even after the even after we headed into the off season, seeing a little bit of a bounce and consolidation here around this $10,000 range, and so that's obviously picked up the rest of his market. And I'm not too certain what he's doing in the off season, but hey, it's working for his card prices. So there you go. Now the obvious outlier here is the 2018 Allen and Ginger cryptocurrency Bitcoin card, which has seen an insane run up right here. Absolutely crazy, $1 all the way up to like 44 bucks. Don't really know what's going to happen with this one. Kind of trading on its own like a GME, a GameStop, or you know, something of the likes of that 27 up in Bitcoin. But yeah, just a fun one on the list. Alright, so moving down into the top fallers, we have Michael Jordan and a lot of other vintage stuff right there, if you guys saw that. Now, this is an interesting chart right here. We'll kind of bring it up and expand it for you guys. Obviously, this insane run up that happened earlier in the year, and now just a huge retraction, a bit of consolidation here, like a much needed pullback, to be honest. If there's going to be any longevity in these cards, we do need to see some sort of a pullback. This is obviously quite a major pullback from 43 down to $16,000 there. But yeah, we did see a little bit of a recovery, but it looks like it was a bull trap because we just went right back down to that $16,000 price floor there. Well, hopefully a price floor. Because yeah, we don't want to see it dip too much further, because this is what's going to carry the market, as we know. Jordan and LeBron cards, what dictate a lot of the prices in the market. Okay, so coming back over here to the biggest fallers, we can see Wilt Chamberlain. So moving from 1986 down to 1961, and obviously a lot lower pop here, pop 230. We'll bring this up on the larger chart, and maybe we'll just zoom it into the past year. That's probably a nice looking graph. So you guys can see peaking around the same time as that Jordan, and then continuing to free fall down here. An interesting one to pay attention to. There's obviously going to be a little bit of support at this peak here at 23,000, which is maybe why it caught itself there. We can see this is an auction. This is bringing up fixed price for us. It's probably safe to assume that was an auction. But yeah, hopefully not too much more room to move on the vintage stuff. But this is the first day that we've seen a lot of vintage be in the biggest fallers in a long time. So definitely something to pay attention to. And I'm not quite sure if something has happened, which is reason for that. If you guys know, if you have any just drop it in the chat, and I'll have a look in a second. But continuing on this vintage trend here, we have this 1972 Topps Julius Erving, an insert right here. Now, this has seen a bit of an uptick, very much doing the opposite to what that Jordan card is doing. And if we bring this up on the larger chart here, you can see over here, it's actually dipped, found a really nice price for it, really respecting this $4,000 range, and yeah, pumping up right here. Not really too sure why. I guess as more people come into the hobby and scout out these rarer cards from maybe when they were collecting as a kid or a teenager or a young adult. But there you go. And if we look at Wilt Chamberlain here, very much doing similar things. Actually, complete uptrend there. But anyway, we can dive into that in a whole nother episode. That's probably something that I'd be interested in doing, just not too educated on the vintage stuff. Alright, so I'm going to chat real quick. Simon says, love seeing the stream. Keep going, boss. Appreciate it, man. You've been in here pretty much every other day, so it's great to see some consistent support from you. Hope you're having a great night. And I'll be, definitely be keeping up these streams. Okay, that's all for chat at the moment. Oh, here we go. I've been looking at X Fractors from the 2008 Topps Chrome. Yes, definitely. That's absolutely huge. If we look at the Kevin Durant X Fractor, let me see if I can find it right now. That's a big card. Obviously, like the LeBron, I wanted to look at the players. A lot of those X Fractors going for absolutely crazy prices. I think the LeBron's like 200k. Durant, let's have a check. Let's check it out. 12% down day for Durant. Not looking too hot. Now, if we sort by, I don't know if you're going to find the X Refractor in the market cap here, but we'll give it a look. White Refractor. You're talking about like the kind of pattern you want, aren't you? That has like the square box pattern on it, kind of look like a checkered, like a chessboard. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe is this the one you're talking about? Let me know. Drop a comment in the chat. But yeah, that's an insane run up. This is way out of my budget, so I haven't really looked at it, but absolutely crazy. Especially if we compare this, we'll go over to my watch list and we'll go through my watch list in a second here. But where is the Giannis? Not the Giannis. Where? There's the gold. That's one I love. Okay, maybe we've seen a down day. We have 300 down. Oh, okay, kind of a similar chart there. Obviously, if we kind of bring it out to the time, a bit more dramatic. But yeah, hopefully not dipping too much further on those Durants. Even Westbrook's X Fractor rookie, or yeah, that's facts. Oh, dude. Westbrook had that insane highlight the other day. I might have to even upload that as a separate clip because that needs to be an NBA Top Shot moment. That was an absolutely crazy dunk. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely make sure you go check that out. Yeah, no, that was unbelievable. All right, so we're gonna get a bit more back on track here. We'll jump to actually evaluate market. We may as well move over and have a look while we're talking about NBA Top Shot at the market movers. We'll sort by on a volume change, 24-hour percentage change right there. We'll look at kind of the bottom of the market. Still nothing really breaking that down 100%. Everything kind of, yeah, staying in that range. Okay, this is interesting here. So we've started to see some base set moments dip into the $7 range. $9, there you go. Now these are looking like outlier sales either. There's quite a lot of them, which is kind of concerning if you hold these moments, because we did see them kind of like hold steady at around $10 for maybe the last week after that All-Star pack drop. But now that they've kind of came out and said that there was 325,000 of this base set Series 2 release 24 that people bought up this week, maybe that's drop prices. So, oh my god, a Patrick Beverley selling for $3. Okay, so we did see that 41% down on the day, and we'll jump in a bit in a little bit. Actually, I'll bring the tab up just so I don't forget. NBA Top Shot. I'll make sure I jump back to this. There we go. But yeah, that's insane. Oh, that's not where I wanted to be. Where are we? Evaluate market. Okay. Yeah. Dang. Okay. There's some moments that I that I hold in here. So, looking at this with not too eager eyes. All right. Let's flip the chart real quick. We can look at that later. All right. What's up here? We'll skip all these because these are obviously high cereal sales. Okay. What's around this range here? Colin Sexton up big today. 3-pointer. Miles Bridges. CJ McCollum, Jamal Murray. Okay, so we're seeing a few of these all-stars right now popping up a bit. Base set, seeing stars. What else is in here? Jamal Murray. Again, I see he had a big game recently. Up there a bit. Obviously, I think the Nuggets are performing pretty well at the moment. Let me just look at his stats. You can see right here. Wow, okay, yeah, so he's had a big game recently against the 76ers. Played the Hawks, 17 points, 23, 20, 21. Averaging about probably 20, 24, maybe even more points per game during the last probably like 10 games. As you guys can see, yeah, regular season, 21 points per game. Yeah, but a little bit of hype around Jamal Murray at the moment. So yeah, that's great to see. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just come and check my watch list over here at Card Ladder, and we'll see what's going on with the price movement. All right, there we go. So, wow, Steph Curry, his gold finally sold. Is this a PSA 10? Okay, we don't have. Okay, this is great. We did not have a sale of this PSA 10 since midway through January. So, a really good indication of where the top of the market is headed right here, especially in a newer card. I would say this is modern. Yeah, Pop 20. So obviously super low. $30,000 was the last sale mid-January, and I'll bring this up before I get to the price now. Wow, $80,000. That is crazy. That's about a 60 to 70% increase right there, and you're gonna see this spread across the market. So this sale was actually yesterday. I must have been last night while I was asleep. Yeah, wow, beautiful card, and obviously Steph Curry has pretty much no rookie cards other than this 2009 Topps that he has it in the base. There's obviously this gold version, and I'm pretty sure there's like a refractor, maybe, not too certain on that. But yeah, that's crazy. If we look at the base here, this is the base. Let's just see if the PSA 10 has done anything on the day. Let's view all sales, or even the 9. 9 hasn't done anything, and the 10 hasn't done anything yet. Still sitting at 13 grand. So potentially a great buying opportunity right now if you have 13 grand lying around. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting one to pay attention to. Okay, cool. That's big. That's huge. All right, let's come back out into the watch list here. LeBron James, big up on the day as well. Let's go. We want to see that. We've been waiting to see that for a while. It just looks like the chart's in free fall here, but we'll bring it back to, we'll do the 6 months chart because that will kind of level things out. Okay, so as you guys can see here, bouncing up around here, this $23,000 range. There is no support on this because it ran up so high. The last peak was literally like 14,000. We got up to 43,000, a 3x there. So yeah, maybe a bit of consolidation in this $20,000 range. $20,000 is obviously a huge psychological support. We haven't had to test it yet, but yeah, that's great to see from LeBron as someone who holds a lot of LeBron. And yeah, I'd hope to see the 221 picking up now, maybe tomorrow or the day after, now that we've seen a little bit of a bump in the 111. Damian Lillard, PSA 10 up 390. That's interesting. Kind of just a rebound here. Don't know what's going on there. A little bit volatile. But $2,133 on this. Very flat over the past, this is the past month. I was meant to go to the 6 month or even the year. Yeah, looking quite flat since about August of last year. Okay. So yeah, we're right back with about $3,000. This is, I think this is a buy in my opinion. Giannis, I believe he's disrespected by the media right now. Obviously MVP candidate for the season. And yeah, a lot of room to move for sure. Okay, LaMelo Ball Prism draft picks up as well. Okay, but this is a raw card, so yeah, just following that upward trend. Trae Young, what is he doing? Oh wow, yeah, Trae Young. I honestly put Trae Young and Giannis in the same boat. I believe they both have legs for sure. Alright, let's just skip through some of this because there's not a lot of change going on there. And get to some of this red right now. Okay, Luka down 133. Wow, that's quite the shift right there. This is a new low. since this bull kind of run up here, this bull market. Okay, so $1,097. Wow, that's a huge move down on the Luka PSA 10. Obviously, this is a very high pop card, 16,357. Wow. An interesting one to watch as well going into playoffs. Is this undervalued? I don't know. Where will we see the price floor? $1,000 is a very good floor level in my opinion. Very psychological. So I don't know if we'll see it down past $1,000, but one to pay attention to now. I have to keep that in mind. All right, we got some Klay Thompson dipping here as well. He's just kind of coming up an uptrend. This Kevin Durant right here, which okay, down a little bit, but not too much movement. We're kind of staying up here, very similar to the Steph top space there. And also this PSA 10 in the 221 down, which is interesting, but we're seeing a lot of consolidation around the $7,000 range for the LeBron James 221 PSA 10. So hopefully we can see it stick around here and yeah, go to the moon. That's the dream. All right, so we'll jump out of the watch list there and I'll get back to chat. Oh man, my audio really just doesn't like to work. I don't know why this happened. I'll have to I want to just disconnect this real quick. All right, we're gonna plug that back in. This is just my soundboard. I gotta have some nice sound effects in for you guys. There you go. You'll get some non-stop by as we tune into the chat here. Okay, what's up, people joining? What's up? What's up? What's up? Simon says, what are some low-key investments you're making right now? Okay, so right now I'm very, very keen on Kevin Durant. I believe his black rookie card, the Topps 50th anniversary, where he is, I'll bring it up actually on card ladder, where he's kind of just like holding the basketball in his jersey. Kevin Durant 50, this should bring it up. Oh, that's in players, that's not going to bring it up. We need to go to cards, and not right there, oh, is this the X refractor you're talking about? It is. Okay, I just want to check this out real quick before I get to my investment of the day. Okay, no sales to report here, but dang, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we got some interruptions to the live stream happening right now. Okay, I'm just gonna jump back into this other KD, Kevin Durant, and we'll search this up. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about, the 2007 Topps Kevin Durant 112 with the black border. This is obviously a very tough card to grade, so quite low pop if we switch to the PSA 10, pop 124, and this thing is on a solid uptrend. I mean, it's crazy. So if we look at the Kevin Durant, the white Topps, which is the exact same card, just white border, you guys can see following an upward trend, but nowhere near the price, a fifth price. So that's crazy. I definitely should have been paying more attention to that because I bought up a bunch of the white border probably about a year ago now, and yeah, the price just hasn't moved the same. It's 2x, but yeah, nowhere near that 5x on that Kevin Durant black border. But I do think it has room to move. I think it has legs in it, especially just because of how low pop it is. So if we look at the PSA 9 right here, okay, this could be a buy. Sitting at 1500, there is no way that sits at 1500 if this is at 10 grand. So if you're asking what my investment is right now, I'm going with the Kevin Durant 2007 Topps 50th anniversary black border in the PSA 9. Yeah, I believe that has legs. Pop 723, so obviously a lot more than the PSA 10. But there's just no way, if that's 10 times the price, or not 10 times, probably about 9 times the price, that the PSA 9 stays down there. But yeah, that's one take on it. I'll switch back to chat here. My homie has the Kevin Durant Topps Chrome PSA 10 at like 10k, and now it's 4 times. Yeah, it's absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Just everything in that upper market. I mean, obviously Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, and coming into the end of this season, we have the Brooklyn Nets looking like the front runners to come out of the East right now. So a no-brainer investment for me a few months ago. Adrian says, legend, appreciate that, man. Hit the shackers for you. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do now is come over to add more funds. We spent probably a bit too much time on card ladder going over the physical card market. So now time to take a look at those NFT collectibles. And the market really has been smashed over the past week. We've seen consistent downtrends across the board, and we saw like a little bit of a push, but yeah, as we looked at the volume, we could see earlier that yeah, there was really nothing in it. Nothing supporting it. And yeah, we can see a bunch of moments here. Lowest ask at $8. So the market has definitely sold off about 20% over the last 24 hours. Now, just coming into my watch list here. Okay, this is good to see. Nothing in my watch list, a few of these I do own, has sold off too substantially. This Anthony Davis here staying pretty similar. I have one of these at $69, only down $1. This LeBron James kind of sticking around this 130 range. Okay, this is interesting here. We'll bring up the chart on this LeBron James dunk, and we'll bring it out to the 1 month to start with. You guys can see consistent downtrend here, but maybe if we zoom it in a bit more to... Actually, we do the 1 month, and then we'll go by the day. Okay, that's not doing what I wanted. Okay, yeah, okay, you can see. So right here at March 23rd, we saw the low at $740, and now we are creeping back down there with the low today at $850. So just want to pay attention to, especially because this is kind of an affordable LeBron James moment, which is one that's pretty sick. You can, if we search it up here on Evaluate Market, or actually we may as well just go straight to chop, not chopped. Okay, hang on. We need a Windows sound. I can't speak right now. LeBron James. All right, and we will come across right here. $864 is the lowest ask right now, and I'll expand this for you guys. It's a pretty sick moment. Boom, put it in there, no worries. Pat Beverly on the chase. That's against the Clippers in the bubble. It's a pretty nice moment. It's a pretty nice moment. Now, something to pay attention to here is that this is a common out of 7,500. And if we just look at the moment right here next to it, which is that, you know, three-pointer, no look, where LeBron imitates Steph Curry, or, imitates Steph Curry, and then the Lakers bench kind of goes crazy. This is out of 15,000. And look at the price, $635. So only a $200 difference, but there's half as much supply in the dunk. Now, obviously, this has a bit more cultural relevance. This was a clip which we saw everywhere during the bubble. But yeah, just something to pay attention to. And, you know, if that dunk does creep down to that $700 range, personally, I'm looking at it as a buy. But I just don't know how much risk I want to take in the NBA Top Shot space at the moment. We have seen a long-term downtrend straight downhill. We did find a bit of support here at around $500. And we kind of are respecting that $600 range at the moment, but we just don't know. But it really is going to come down to, will there be a new influx of users? Will Top Shot be able to support the demand of new people coming in and signing up? And where does that spike come from? Because we did see the spike at in February. This is not going to show you, but maybe if I go year to date, yeah, here we go. So we saw that insane run up in February, where this car got all the way up to $2,000. And now they're on this long-term downtrend, but it's kind of flattening out here. So hopefully at the moment we've hit a market floor. Yeah, but I just don't know at the moment. So yeah, maybe you guys have some thoughts you can share with me on that. But just looking across some of these other moments here, Giannis, Trey, Steph, kind of still saying the same today. Honestly, not as bad as I thought, being down $43. But, you know, if we come back into the marketplace, we'll look at what's the lowest ask, because that has definitely shifted from when I looked at it, just in terms of which cards are at the bottom of the market. Okay, so we're going to go explore everything, and we'll sort by lowest ask ascending, and let's take a look right here. Come on, load. Let's go. All right, Pat Beverly. Wow, okay. That's a name that I didn't see down this far before. Drew Holiday. PJ Tucker. Alright, I'm just going to take a scroll here. I want to see how far down this goes. I did have an Aaron Gordon, which I sold over the past 24 hours. Wow, we might not even make it to the $12 range because there's so many moments which have dipped down here. Okay, this is a good one. Jared Allen, $9. I sold that for about, I think, $23, right around that All-Star pack release, so that was a good decision. Let's see if we can find some buying opportunity around here. But really, I'm not looking to get into these lower cap stuff just because they move so much. They're quite volatile, and you know they could really go down. They could go down to $5 like pretty easily. I could definitely see that happening. And you know they probably should go down to $5 because there's just so much money people have made, and I just don't think it's sustainable. So the harsh reality is that we're likely going to see a drop in the market. Oh, my dog's come to say hello. Hey guys. Yeah, we're likely going to see a drop in the market, but yeah, if we're paying attention to it every day, there's still money to be made, and we just got to figure out where that is exactly. All right, I can't see that Aaron Gordon here, so maybe I scrolled past it while I was talking. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna come back and check chat. B Wheeler says, tell me your thoughts on Tatum Series 1 out of 1500 at 390. Most Series 1 around that price of regular players with lower mint. I see this is good potential. Okay, all right, I'm gonna check that one out. So Tatum. Now, obviously, I do hold actually one of Tatum's moments, and it did go down. So let's check it out. But I haven't paid attention to his Series 1, so this will be a bit of education for myself as well, which is always good. All right. My dog is creating so much noise in the background. Okay, looking for that 1500 moment. Here we go. So this 3-pointer here, Jason Tatum, out of 1500, currently sitting at a $385 lowest ask. All right, okay, this is a big 3-pointer. I don't think you guys can hear the audio. That's okay, I'll talk over it. Bang, that's huge. Bank that in. Down the court. This is against Philly. Massive. That's sick. That's sick. All right. Let's go over to the charts and check this out from a technical standpoint. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. The audio is just blasting through my headphones. Okay, I'm just going to come back over here, add more funds. We'll take the tags off and we'll search for... I'll just do Tatum. It's easier. Oh, my frozen. What's going on? Tatum. All right, just bear with me. my bad. All right, coming over. Where are we? Here we go. This is the one. That 3-pointer, base at Series 1. Okay, and while this loads, I'll also get it up on Evaluate Market so we can kind of check out what the ownership is like. Tatum. All right, and we're gonna search for it. Base at Series 1. Where is it? Am I blind? Maybe. Quite a bit still minted not in pack for a first edition moment. Most of these moments have about 85-90% of their cards already in packs or in the marketplace. Okay, so that's interesting. So expect to see another 20% of these moments hit the market probably over the next few months. So that might impact the price on these, but honestly, with demand coming back in, I expect that we'll see another cycle similar to the end of February there. I do expect that really won't affect price as far as if something already has 76% in the market. But yeah, 385. Let's check this out on Add More Funds. Okay, so obviously still very similar to that LeBron that we looked at just before. On a long-term downwards trend here, we did see that peak up at $1,800. That's absolutely insane. When was that? On February 23rd. Now, we'll just zoom this in a bit more to the 1 month so we can take a look at stuff that might be affecting us. So that dip that we saw last week, just price floor at about 380. So that's literally right where we are right now. It's so hard to pick the bottom of the market with these things. But from my point of view, it's I don't want to give financial advice, obviously. But I'm kind of feeling like we're expecting a little bit of a turnaround here. I mean, if you look at the broader market outside of NFTs, the sports card market is starting to pick up a little bit again, as we saw on that chart today with the volume up 350%. I feel like market sentiment is pretty positive, even outside of any kind of like alternative investment space. In terms of stocks, the US stock market doing quite well in the past 2 days. But yeah, look, I'm gonna say watch it. I think it's probably a buy. Anywhere under 300, definitely a buy. It'll be interesting to see if it breaks its support and continues going down. So maybe if you are considering buying it, just watch it over the week. If it does dip $50, maybe hold off for a few days, especially into this new base set pack release. The market's probably going to drop a little bit. So if if it's a big purchase for you, maybe wait until we see those new base set Series 2 release 24 packs come out, and then see where the market goes after that. But that, it's hard to say because we could see an influx of demand, which significantly changes price as it did back here in February. But yeah, just watch what happens, whether it goes under this by probably $50, and then if it doesn't, maybe buy and hold. If it does, then yeah, maybe watch it for a few days. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. All right, let's jump back into chat. I feel like we've been going for quite a while right now. Okay, let's see if there's got any other questions down here. Yeah, okay. Picking up some Zion colored. That's good. I did have some base set Zion that I got rid of actually. I'm really rotating a lot of my portfolio out of high pop base set things. Just because I've seen, and we saw it today with that Steph Curry gold. Anything low pop, anything that's more people are chasing, where it's not as liquid. There's less supply on the market. But it's more, more collectible, more chaseable for collectors and for new people coming in. So that's kind of what I'm doing with my portfolio at the moment. Yeah, but just something to pay attention to. Okay, I'm kind of out of things to talk about today, guys. This is a pretty good episode. And yeah, hope you have a good night. And otherwise, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.